Yeah, okay, live now. Come on.
Is it?
There we go.
Okay, right. It says we're live.
It was just a classic
After a
beaner
long
delay.
Twitch
All right,
skip
then,
shoot.
we are back here in qualifying, and it looks like while we were away, IHOPS has taken pole position with a 39.916, followed by Welsh Jack, Bachelor, Turbo Sphinx, Dave, Ron Beeford, Trickstrands, Dom, Michael. I had Michael Dale, Michael Dugdale. Yeah, sure. Only one person in chat will find that
Michael
funny.
Bay.
But anyway, Michael D. Is that all right? Call him Michael D. And Creepers? The fuck do you say that? No, honestly, how the fuck do you say that? Creepers. Davian Creepers, whatever. Davian. Davian. Sure. Anyway. Let's see.
This David guy,
Welsh Jack. I mean,
TT,
Welsh Jack, he scores pole position. Like, who didn't see this coming? Anyway, a 33.794 is the new benchmark today. 8 minutes to go in qualifying so far. And at the moment, it looks like IHOPS has invalidated his lap. Assumed Basher going on another run, going through Beckett's at the moment, flying out into the village and on the hangar straights. We should see the results, and that is a throwaway lap. Never mind. Dave Raptor is finding himself in the barrier out of the final corner. You'll have to see it. Ron Beeford going into Brooklands at the moment. Wait, yeah, it's Brooklands, right? Or is it Luffield then Brooklands? Wait, what's the order? Is it Luffield then Brooklands?
I think so.
Somebody can settle that in chat. Yeah, I'm having a huge fucking brain skill issue.
Wikipedia nerd, please let us know.
Anyway, it looks like Michael Dugdale is going for another round, and it has scored a purple second sector at the moment. Flying into Stowe. A little bit of traffic from a stray Williams. Could be Zackus, could be Gerhard Graves, whatever the hell his name is. Into Vale, or Club. Into Club. I'm refreshing my F1 memory because I've stepped away for such a long time. 2 weeks. What a break. Anyway, across the line now, a little bit of traction lost, and that is a 33.681 for Michael Dugdale. You love to see it. Okay, I actually need to just call him by his real name. Yeah. Mr. Dale there in the Aston Martin. My friend has something to actually cheer on about because he's an Aston Martin fan, and that's a painful existence for him, isn't it? Ron Beeford just evading the podium with a 961 to his name in the 33s. Only 4 people in the 33s at the moment. Assume Basher, the highest placed 34man with a 34.209. Kind of struggling out there in the way. You can see the traction wasn't being too kind to him. IHOPS once again fights back Mr. Michael Dugdale, and that is a 33.5 flat for the Ferrari driver at the moment in P7. Turbo Sphinx doing his own little lap. Kant's going through what I assume is an outlap. He was going super slowly. Dylan Baxter in the Alfa Romeo doing some heavy hitting, demoting Ron Beeford down to P5. A 33.878 for the Alfa Romeo driver. Dave Raptor's the driver at risk at the moment. I would say any of these people. Fridge actually should do a lap. I imagine he'll actually do a lap and demote Dave Raptors back into the bottom 11. However, Rexy looking to do something today out of the final corner, and that is only P13 for him, the highest place he deserves. Parker, 715 with a 35.029 on the outlap at the moment. We'll come back to him later. Senor Ghosts.
YT, you've got people moaning about audio issues where the audio's breaking up.
It's fucking connection skill issue, I guess.
Lagging, like at the end of your sentence. Like you're lagging on your own stream.
Turn down you a little. I could be peaking. That might be it. There we go. Let's turn that down.
You just start lagging out.
We'll see if that doesn't get resolved on its own time, because usually that is what happens. The inputs are all okay. Everything's plugged in the way it should be. Things running the way it has been.
Completely just cut maggots.
Did he? That's kind of funny.
He's actually ruined Beckett as well. That's an invalidated lap.
Anyway, oh yeah, Rexy.
Indeed.
I'm just on board with Rexy. Phenomenal driving from the... God, where's he from? Holy shit. Literally,
did you say Rexy was phenomenal?
Phenomenal driving from Rexy.
Did you say Rexy was good?
Yeah, because he was cutting the chicane, the entirety of the complex.
Oh, brilliant! That was
yeah. Wow. So,
I mean, we all know Rex is the cleanest driver out there.
Exactly. Anyway, Dave Raptor's a little bit of a redemption story with a P6 effort, 33.989. Not enough to get into the top 6.
Rex is from Norway. He's Norwegian.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
What the fuck is Norway?
Turbo Sphinx. As soon as I was talking good about Dave Raptors, challenges my perception of reality with a P6 effort of 33.989. In fact, I was reading the wrong time. I was reading Sphinx's time for Dave Raptors. Anyway, Dave, the highest placed 34man, previously belonging to Asim Basher, and George, a returning CRF driver from, God, I don't even remember. He was irrelevant anyway. It looks like he is in P9 at the moment. Constant P10. Not a great effort from him. Jamie, double world champion in that Red Bull, finally a 34.427. We'll see if he can actually pick up the pieces from this decent, I would say, result. Trick Shans in P12, $34 million when he was first placed in. We actually denied him several times because he was too fast, quote unquote. P12 for him with a 34.588. Then P13 for lovely Dom in the Mercedes there. F.R.A. Rexy likes to stay close to his teammates with a 34.642. Both Alpine drivers next to each other on the grid at the moment with 6 minutes to go. I believe somebody jumped the order, right? I saw somebody jump the order. Might have been Dylan. No, it wasn't. Nobody jumped the order. Who jumped?
Yeah, no one did.
Nobody did? Oh my god, actual like Dementia Gaming. People are struggling for grip. I'm on board with Zakis at the moment, and he's like saving the car, fucking... saving the car.
It's a bit wet. I'm assuming the race will be dry. I'm assuming that's why people are going for like dry setups. So, is it not?
I hope it's not, just to fuck over everybody.
No. Alright, I thought you said it's not.
No, you gotta imagine that'd be so silly. Anyway, Parker, the man who is just outside the top 10, going through the old pit lane going through the old pit lane at the moment. Let's see if he is actually improving on his sector, and let's see how he takes Maggots and Beckett's there, sticking to the inside curbs fairly evenly and then going in. You know how to describe the driving far better than I ever will, and it was okay.
Clean.
It was okay. I liked it.
Good exit. Up by 10. That's
it's purple sector 2.
P8. But I don't think so.
No, it was a purple sector 2, which is surprising.
It would have been personal, though. It wouldn't have been as fast as I've said. He's too far back, I think, for purple, but
no,
common F1 skill issue. I was just going to say, the people to look at here for Ghost down in P18 now, Atari, he is formidable.
Is it?
And FG Treat, who is Ondra in the Red Bull.
And there we go. Yeah, it was not. He lost all the time going through Stowe. Parker into P11, P12 for him, and it looks like Davian just decided that he didn't want to be next to Rexy anymore, so absolutely decided to humiliate him. P7 for, I don't know his nationality, but anyway. Oh yeah, Jack, let's see. Is he going to actually take pole position? P3, sorry, with 4.5 minutes to go. I was going to make a 4:20 joke, but as I stumbled over my words, the time soon left me. So, I'll have to wait till next week to actually do that. Anyway, through Wellington. Wait, this is Wellington. Okay, it doesn't look like he's actually improved. In fact, he's a 10th up on his time.
Jamie 2020.
Somebody did jump in the order. Okay, I knew I wasn't going crazy. Yes.
He just did it. He just did it.
Okay.
Yeah, he literally just did it.
Dementia.
P2 for Jamie, he's basically been non-existent for like the past 4 races, so W.
Jamie's been non-existent for the past like season and a half, dude. So let's see if he can actually do something today and maybe possibly convert this. Jamie versus Hops. I don't think this was ever very serious when it was a thing. You know, Jamie was the defending champion and then Hops was just constantly getting like P2. Because, you know, that was really the only way he won.
I just don't think Jamie wasn't really on his prime in that season, though, was he?
Not at all.
I feel like, Jamie wasn't even involved in that fight, was he?
No, he wasn't. He was initially, because, you know, defending champion, and he kept getting some decent-ish results, but, you know, like I said, Hops just kept finishing, like, P2. Just so funny. Anyway, who are we on board with? I don't even remember. Jack, thank you. Anyway, P4 for Welsh Jack at the moment, coming through the final couple of corners. Is it Vale then Club? It's Club then Vale. Senior Ghosts actually doing something today, and Welsh Jack couldn't really match it with 9 so's an aborted lap anyway. So, Mr. Ghosts, Senior Ghosts. There's no Enya on the actual, you know, end, so it could be just Center Ghosts, which is stupider, in my opinion. even though I just used stupider as an actual word. So, Senor Ghost, P1 at the moment. What can Hops actually do to retaliate? It looks like he's just under a 10th up on his own time. Sorry, 10th down on his own time. Yoshi's in his chat today, so we'll see if he lambasts me for getting it wrong. Through maggots, it looks pretty clean. Far better than what we did see from Parker. That ended up giving him the purple sector 2. Gearhart Graves jumps into P5. 2 minutes to go in qualifying. And is this a good result for Hops? It is not. Not at all. So
he's an absolute commit here. This needs to be a Verstappen Monaco.
Exactly.
Otherwise he's out.
Exactly. And then there's not much chance to really gain that much time here if you're especially, 10th down. So through Vale and Dad back on the club now. The final corner here. Can he actually do something? Coming across the line now. It is not it's enough. It's enough for an improvement, but yeah. It's an improvement of 335 compared to Senor Ghost's 242. And Jamie then is left with a 3/10 deficit to make up here. So
Jamie half 10th down, sector 1. Jack is, I think, out, is he? Oh no, he's sat at the exit hangar straight. I don't know what he's doing.
He can do it if he wants to.
Find a good lap there.
Oh no, is he coming back in the pits?
Is half 10th down. Oh, never mind, level 2. No, he should be going for another run here. He hasn't got time to pit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Right then, Beeford into Stowe. You said he was on another run, yeah?
Yeah, he was 2 tenths down in the end of the second sector. So
yes, lovely.
Something a miracle here.
Yes, well then, into the final couple of corners. We'll see if he can actually make something of this lap. A 33.961, that's his PR at the moment. Crosses the line for a 30.414. You'll have to see it.
Is he going again?
I really do.
Or should he just go back to back here?
Possibly. Khan starts another lap. Turbo is going to start another lap right now. That is an improvement with a 33.961. He'll be fairly happy with that. Is he?
Both Jack 2 tenths up in the first sector. Now going in the second sector.
That would be enough for a P3 result, actually.
Yeah,
which is so funny.
He needs another 3 tenths in the last 2 sectors.
Ghost is out. That's his run. Yeah, he can't make it back to the line. Hops is into the wall. That's his qualifying over. Jamie, what is Jamie gonna do? Jack is absolutely ruining everybody else's life. Just under 2 tenths up on his time, and now final few moments of qualifying going through Beckett's. I don't know why the camera cut, but it did. Anyway, just under 3 tenths. That is almost pole position. He just needs to do a little bit more work in sector 3. This is a wonderful P2 rev result if he ends up losing it in a sector 3, which I don't actually think he will. Jack, our current reigning world champion, the defending champion, and I don't actually know how the championship fight is going at the moment. Final couple of corners, and here it is. Whilst Jack crosses the line for a 1:33, it is not P1 by 0.03 of a second. It is not P1.
YT, your game audio is fucked. Everyone's complaining about it.
Fuck.
You might need to swap. Otherwise,
YT, fix your shit. Sounds like it. What, the race or what?
No, just.
Oh, the game audio.
No, we just need your game audio is fucked. Is what they're saying.
Oh yeah, 100%. Okay. I'm just gonna turn it down then.
Fix it or
no, that's just F1.
Yeah, turn it down. Turn the engine sound. Turn the engine sound down. Basically, it's just lagging on the stream from your PC. So turn it down, but also you don't have it like.
Oh my god, where's the audio? Holy fuck. Yeah, music. Oh. YTV blind for about like 3 whole minutes. Love to see it. Anyway, whilst Jack not able to get pole position, Senor Ghosts not able to improve on his run. He is, however, today's crown champion of pole position qualifying, whatever you want to call it. Andra, as you said, up to P6, a Red Bull 5 and 6, third row lockout for the, where are they from? Milton Keynes, or I'm just going to say for the Austrian team. I can't be asked.
Yeah, it is Austrian based, technically, but.
I mean, Red Bull, the corporation, is on Austria.
The Austrian anthem, don't they?
Yeah, because I feel like you're not playing the British anthem for Red Bull of all things. So, anyway, yeah, Hops returning back to the, or sorry, who are we waiting on? Yeah, Hops returning back to the pits.
Yeah, that should be it now.
There we go. Lovely little qualifying session. Not much to see from God, I'm already forgetting names. Literal dementia gaming. Anyway, I'm more excited that the race is going to actually be something fun. Senor Ghost, somebody I have never seen on the top step. Has he done well in the last 2 races? Yes, thank you. Senor Ghost, has he actually done well in the last 2 races, or is
he wasn't here last race in Spain? I think he got taken out. But
skill issue.
Yeah, in terms of pace, he's as fast as they get. Yeah, he's no slouch.
Yeah, so looking for a little bit of redemption, looking to actually carve his name into our history books, as many others before him have. Welsh Jack P2. That's not something you see every day, Welsh Jack with a P2, but it's something we will cherish for today. Nowadays, really?
Yeah, Jack hasn't won the past 2 races. Jack hasn't won either. We've had what, 4 races, 3 different winners.
That's nice, actually. It's base as fuck. So let's see, multiplayer events, the British Grand Prix, CRF1 Round 5, Season 5, Season 5, and it is a dry race, unfortunately, so we aren't going to see that much funny business.
No, this will be good. By the way, just for reference, Beeford currently is tied with 53 points, Jack with 50, or 40, sorry.
Who's leading, Beeford?
We have Blade, who's... Yeah, Beeford's leading right now. It's
That's
Beeford,
funny.
Jack, and then basically Hops and Cons. So...
Oh my god, I don't care about
and then Rex in P15 because W.
Rex in P15. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, did you
let's go.
He said he did a Singapore casual with Jack. I was like, I'm on Jack's pace, but yeah, P15 title.
God, it's genuinely so sad. Is Yoshi still in the chat? Please tell me he's still in the chat. Please tell me he's still there. Twitch TV, CRF. Fucking asthma. Right. Is the masturbator still in chat? Let's see. Oh my god, if it loaded. 5 pings. Let's see what there are. Head commentator YT, let Ryan speak, L.
Yeah, you are a common L, can't lie.
Ready up at 26, because I got pinged like 800 times. Oh yeah, we're doing that break, okay.
Yeah, there is a break now between, so people can modify their setups and stuff. Within Park Firmware, of course.
Okay guys, so now's the time where I say, this drink is sponsored by Rogue Energy, the gaming's best energy drink. This stream is sponsored by Rogue Energy, your gaming's best energy drink.
God, this guy's losing his shit.
Along with W Energy, all the energy, no crap. I think I got the slogans mixed up. It's Jover.
Oh, you're useless. Fucking hell.
It's actually Jover. Anyway, the one I do know, 3D Rap. They're so based and sexy. Last time I talked to them, and they gave us money. No, they didn't. I don't know. Sim racing's best, you know, mods and shit. You can basically just put wheel rims onto your car, not your actual car, but your like virtual car, like in the steering wheel that you used to drive that virtual car. They make mods for that, and it's really good. So go check them out. Code CRF5, and for the other 2 that I didn't mention earlier, you know, that's just CRF for W and Rogue. So Zide XPCs are affiliate. Is there a formation lap?
No, there's not.
Alright then, we're off and away here in Great Britain, and it looks like Senior Ghost. Can he get a good start over Welsh Jack? He leads the pack away fairly effortlessly. Hop slots into P3! That is the Ferrari around, and that is another AlphaTauri, I believe. No, that will be a Williams. The Williams,
the AlphaTauri
right?
collided with...
Yeah, an AlphaTauri. Dave Raptors and IHOPs.
The AlphaTauri collided with
man, because I saw Gerhard Graves sliding down the order, and I'm like, oh shit. And there was no indication that it was Dave on the timing sheets, at least. So,
okay, so Dave collided with the Red Bull of Andra in P5.
That's so silly.
That's what happened.
And that is a virtual safety car, somewhat expected considering nobody got absolutely ruined, and that is Andra's front wing missing in its entirety. You love to see it. Michael Dugdale in P4 at the moment. No, don't enable telemetry. Position change.
So, wow. Yeah, Hops and Dave, 16 places, L.
Biggest winners.
Dylan Baxter up 5. That's yeah. It looks like a lot of people up by 3 places. Dylan by 5 from P11 up to P6. And then Jamie and then Michael 2 and 3.
Otherwise, really, there's not been much change.
Should be getting
because other than like 3 to 5, you know, everyone just gained a bunch of positions from these 3 people taking each other out. I couldn't say anything bad about them. Let's see. So, like I said, Senor Ghost still, you know, leads away. Dylan Baxter, what happened there? Assume he. Oh, yep. There we go. Dylan Baxter. Wrong way around and had to recover fairly quickly. Turbo Sphinx into the pit lane. This is FGRE Treyarch, whatever his name is. 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane. You'll have to see it. Senor Ghost, a 45.814 for him. Cons is up into 6th place along with Ron Beeford, and he is chasing. The Italian is chasing down. What is Beeford? British? He's just British, right? Anyway. It's actually a fairly close fight for P527, and you know, even the Alpine of Davian. I had to slap my table to actually get myself to remember that name. The Alpine of Davian making this a 4-car battle. Trixjan's just not very close to actually get in on this little DRS train, though I imagine once they start fighting, they will be in the thick of it. All of them, really. Dom getting a position up on Gerhard Graves. Now I'm trying to get into the points positions. Parker, who did not qualify in the points, into P10 at the moment, so good on him. Very based, very nice. Welsh Jack and Senor Ghosts, they're actually fairly close, I would say. DRS is really going to make or break today's race, and we will see if we can get an equally as entertaining battle as last year's Ferrari versus Ferrari action. That actually, you know, very fun. I think that was one of the better races of the season. I swear to God, not just because it was Ferrari versus Ferrari.
It was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It went down to the last lap, no?
Oh no, yeah, it went down to the
last lap. And that is Devian on Basher.
Is it? Let's see.
Oh, P7. It was the last lap.
Little collision. Not much there. It was fairly clean from Davian, I would say. Fairly expected. And there is FRA Rexy doing a dive down the inside, trying to stick his wheel up the inside. And it looks like it kind of has worked. Not really. At least Gerhard Graves now knows Rexy is there and is shitting his pants, fearing for his life that Rexy, you know, will probably kill himself and take him out with him.
Going down the inside of Rexy, please God.
Oh my God. Rexy going off the track, and let's see if he can fight this one back. And Fridge down the inside of Rexy. Rexy just losing out more than a black man loses children every 5 minutes.
Oh
so
my God,
that was probably my worst joke. Anyway, they're fighting.
God.
They're fighting every 5 minutes, which is nice. They and Fridge and Rexy, they're actually fighting. Are they getting close?
The top 3, yeah, they're very close. And the more interesting is that Jamie is on the mediums, and both the other 2 are on the hard tyres. So Jamie should have the tyre advantage here, but the other guy will have the pace. But 2 tenths evenly between the 3, and then you've got Michael just about half a second behind here. But, and then Beeford not in DRS, which is not good for the title leader at the moment. It's not.
At the moment it's really just looking like once they get closer to each other and start scrapping, especially now DRS open for the Mercedesman. Senor Ghost is just helpless there, and that is Welsh Jack on his right down the inside at Stowe, and that is Jack into the lead of the British Grand Prix just as he was a few months ago. Love to see it. 2 tenths behind Jamie. Definitely trying to think of a way to actually get past the 2 as soon as he can. For Strat General,
just pinned it behind.
Did he?
Wow. Yeah, he just lost it on the curb, and that is now all just about staying within DRS here. Yeah, no, he lost the rear, just hit the inside curb, just went up in the air. That's dropped him about 4 tenths now. Just about staying within, but that's putting Beeford now closer to that DRS.
I mean, Beeford, it's still a challenge for him, honestly, because it's 1.2 seconds between the McLaren and the Aston Martin. I think Michael is definitely going to, like, you know, help out. The DRS train, like you said, in front of him is going to help out. You can see Senor Ghost getting a little bit closer to Jack. You know, the straight on the DRS effect on the Wellington Straight is never usually as powerful as it is on the Hangar Straight. I could go into science about that, but truth be told, I don't know about it. So, back on the old pit straight, FGE Treyarch, 28059 Andra. Yeah. I use it interchangeably. I've seen his name all over the league community. Anyway.
W.
Is it? That's so silly. So I just saw somebody getting really close to Cons. Oh yeah, Davian. Cons is his next victim, though he has.
This is
okay. That's weird.
A tricky straight though.
He had a pretty.
DRS,
yeah. Davian had a pretty weird approach to Magus and Beckett's. I assume it was fairly mistake-ridden, but it hasn't cost him that much time, which is nice.
He went deep on entry, but then got a good exit.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it was actually kind of cool to see. Rare F1W. So, 1.47 second, never mind, not anymore. Oh, 1.59. Just under 2/10 between Welsh Jack and Senor Ghost. Somehow Ghost didn't actually catch Jack on the hanger straight. Did he actually deploy DRS? Who knows? It looks like he has a fair bit of ERS advantage over Welsh Jack, a little bit.
The question is that, well, the point is that now Ghost is tired and burning out in that dirty air. So, I mean, does he want to? Like, look, he's not deploying on this straight. Not that he should be. Really, on the Wellington straight,
I think he's got an attack
though. Gain naturally. He's actually, he had the pace there, but he just backed off it. He's obviously waiting. So, let's see how he plays this. But I think the key thing here is Jamie behind in P3 is on those mediums. He really needs to get a move on now. Otherwise, this strategy is not going to work for him. He needs to clear these cars ahead, and he does have the pace to, but the DRS train make it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, Jamie just in the thick of it there. You could even see he was just trying to gauge how close the two people in front of him really were. If he could possibly wedge himself into this little battle, and it looks like he is at the moment. They're about the same, if not equal distance. Jamie is catching Senor Ghost, and as just Senor Ghost catches Welsh Jack. Lord knows that Jamie's definitely going to insert himself into this fight for the lead. Dugdale can actually do the same, in a sense, and there we go. Ghost getting far closer than he usually is, and he still hasn't actually, like you said, everybody around him is deploying. Jamie especially, like, look at that, just under half. Absolutely crazy.
Now within that 1 second for the DRS, this battling is really backing this pack up. So now you have a DRS train all the way down to P10.
Look at this though, Beefer, barely any ERS left. He's getting into like the 5% range. It's terrible. Anyway, Jamie just as close as Ghost is to Jack, and I think Ghost is actually like kind of ramping up the pace whenever he gets. He feels Jamie's getting a little bit too close, which is, obviously the right thing to do. The main thing from this battle, yeah, 100%. The main thing from this battle, compared to last season where it was Hops and Jack, these two just aren't fighting as much. Not in the traditional sense, at least. Hops was making sure to get every dive on, every little thing, every move he could get on Jack, he did. Ghost is really playing the long game here. 6 laps out of 26 laps to go before we can get off and watch the Mexican Grand Prix, the Biener Grand Prix. Let's see it in real life. So, Senor Ghost, 2/10 once again. He's just staying in that range. I guess he's getting Welsh Jack eager in anticipation of whatever the hell he's going to actually do. And we just got to wait and see until he actually pounces. As you said, conserving his tires, making sure that they're ever so slightly better in terms of wear than Welsh Jack, because Welsh Jack is definitely somewhat pushing. He's used a little bit of ERS, and that is Senor Ghost. I would almost say he's even stupid not to go for the move there, but like...
Oh, Michael just made contact with Jamie now on the inside.
Oh, down the inside.
Jamie's trying to stick around the outside here, which turns to the inside. Oh my god, they're going to hit the car in front. No, Jamie got to be careful of the room there. The Aston Martin, the curve on the inside, bounce across, but Jamie just about kept that position cleanly.
That was some fairly that was pretty good at that battling, actually. Very, very good and clean racing, I would like to say. And now it is like you said, it was a 5-car battle, a bit of a DRS train from P1 to P5. Ron Beeford, Michael Dugdale, Jamie, AlphaTauri's Senor Ghost, and Welsh Jack. It is all different teams as well, which is always interesting to see. Soon Basher 2.6 seconds away from that, so he can't really wedge himself into that little battle. Senor Ghost still on the tail of what is
note here. Hops up to P9 from P20 within 7 laps. That is a hell of a recovery. As a stellar drive to get ahead. Major pace with Ferrari, man.
Good recovery drive, I would say. Every now and then he pulls something pretty good out of his ass, which is very fun to see. So, let's just keep up with the top 3 at the moment.
DRS train.
Yeah. See, look.
Michael really deep through Magus and Beckett. This could give Beeford a sniff on the exit if he's going to get it.
Oh, 100% look.
Beeford potentially look from it all. Beeford not deploying, really low battery, 20% for Beeford. Michael around 70-ish, 60-ish here. Yeah,
and Ghost just isn't attacking.
Beeford has to use all of that. Yeah, Beeford's just been draining that, trying to get within this DRS, but now he's there. He's got none left. So not good management there. Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's kind of splitting up into its own little 100%. Mini battle. 3 to 5 and 1 and 2. Like, they're all still fairly close within each other. However, Obviously, the top two are definitely in a bit of a league of their own. Jamie is doing his best to keep up, and I think I'm excited to see if he can insert himself into this, but every time, he gets closer to Ghost, Ghost just gets closer to Jack. And then, obviously that's the intention.
Ghost could play into this as
exactly.
Well.
And Ron Beeford with Michael Dugdale, and that is Beeford down the inside out of the village. Is he?
And he's done it.
Let's go! I mean, at that point,
to B1.
At that point, could he do anything else? Like, he kind of had to overtake. You saw how fast he was going.
I don't think Jack was looking to defend that. I think Jack just went to get DRS for the hanger straight now.
Yeah, conserve a little bit of battery, trying to not like sweat it out. You know what I mean? But at the same time, do you think Ghost is actually going to try and push a little harder? Obviously not 100%, but a little harder now that he's in the lead.
I guess we don't know how. The thing is, I feel like you mentioned it. Like, there's potential management for him on the tyre side, but if he can pull the gap, then yeah. I mean, look, that's 4/10 for Max and Becker's there. I mean, but then it's difficult. I guess the question is, how much on the attack is Jack going to go?
And then Jack flying at the moment. Does he actually go for the move? No, he doesn't. He had the speed, but he just didn't deploy.
Yeah. I think Jack right now just needs to think about managing his tyres as well here. He can't afford to be scrapping with him because, all this is doing is keeping Jamie behind them. So, the more they fight... Oh, Michael got dropped by Beeford, just in there.
Did he? Oh, yeah. Limit.
Unexpected, yeah.
Oh, and Trickstrands got up. Trickstrands got ahead of Assume Basher, like you said. Hops up to P8. He's actually spectating this little fight right now. Assume and Trickstrands, these guys are duking it out at the moment. And Hops is definitely looking to pick up the pieces from this little fight. Parker, too. Dom as well. Fridge as well. And Zachus... not as well, but he's getting there. Dylan Baxter, holy Jesus, that is a DRS train down to P13 from P7. So this is actually going to be quite interesting to see. Assume Basher has the speed and down the inside on Trickstran, splitting up the Aston Martins. That is P6 for him once again, and Trickstran's making a little bit of contact with the rear wheels. Or is that lag? I think never mind, it's just lag.
Yeah, it's lag, but then this is now brought Hops back into play. P8 from P20 hasn't stopped, no damage, and look at the pace of Hops.
Oh, there we go, around the outside. You don't see that too often, especially not here.
P20 to 7 in 9 laps.
Beautiful.
This is really his turf.
Oh yeah, 100%. Trickstran's getting a little bit of good exit speed, actually. He got a good exit out of that, and just absolutely ramming Hops up the ass at the moment. You can see they made a little bit of contact, destabilizing Hops for a brief second. Luckily, that didn't really result in anything too catastrophic. I would say Parker now has the advantage here. They're both side by side, and Trickstran's just outdrags into that. And that is Trickstran's ahead in Stowe. Assume Basher versus Hops. Hops down around the outside. Hops down the inside, sorry. Just struggle to remember, and that is Trickstran's down the inside of Assume Basher. Wow. They're both going side by side at the moment. The Haas trying to keep his footing there, and he has kept his footing. Assume Basher takes P7 right back from where he lost it.
And Fridge,
not yet, actually.
Has just taken the position of Parker.
Did he? Oh, like I said, all right. I joined this battle at a very, very good time. Hops running away, and Beeford in the podium positions, side by side with Jamie. Jamie can he actually have that advantage? Beeford does not keep it.
DRS. Beeford is turning though. Here we go. This could get... Beeford, he's just alongside. Now into the braking zone, late on the brakes. Jamie looking for a switch maybe, but he's also got Michael down the inside, and Michael's... Wow, stick around the outside here. Jamie needs to get a good exit here. Michael just slightly lost the rear there. Jamie, now let's see. Michael is deploying though. Coming down towards Cops. Can he get alongside? Doesn't look like so.
Yeah, kept it. They kept it very, very well, very, very neat. I think Jack is doing the same thing Ghost did to him earlier.
Yeah. I think I've been watching Jack at the end of the hangar straight, and it just seems like he's just lifting off into the braking zone. Doesn't look like he's critical on taking that position at the moment. So potential tyre management for the world champ.
Yeah, I think Hops knows that he can't necessarily make up 5 seconds, so he's just trying to chill at the moment. Michael and Jamie then. Michael goes around the outside, I believe. I didn't actually see it. I could be wrong. Anyway, Michael ahead on Jamie there for P4. Very, very entertaining battle at the moment. Welsh Jack and Senor Ghost fighting could make this probably one of the better races of the season, right? Anyway, and Fridge 3/10 behind everybody else. Assume Basher getting a little bit quirky on the exit there. Looks like he's struggling for grip. Oh, Jesus. Did you see the amount of corrections he had to make out of the final corner there? Anyway, some P8 for him. These guys are getting a little bit split up now, which is very unfortunate. Fridge, as you said, is attacking Basher. Not really, he's just trailing him. Really got to wait for the right time to attack, I would say. Which probably is going to be now.
Yeah,
probably going to be now.
We're also getting towards the pit stop here, so...
Yes. Oh yeah, Hops is
This
just
is where
cleared.
you've got to be thinking. Yeah, Hops is just on a different level, but he has 5 seconds ahead, so he's got some ground to make up, but he has got complete free air ahead. So Trick Jam behind. Let's see what he can do. But yeah, Hops doing very well on the medium set. So I guess now, yeah, Hops and Jamie both on the medium tire are going to be on a very similar strategy, but I guess how close can Hops get before they pit, which should be soon for the medium runners. I'd expect them within the next 2 laps.
Exactly.
Otherwise, yeah, there's not much point.
I think Fridge is the most primed to overtake in this little midfield battle at the moment, just really riding the back of a Soon Basher with DRS. So let's go with Welsh Jack. Okay, Welsh Jack didn't do a thing. So, and Fridge doesn't really deploy anything else. They both have very, very good
Jamie
battery.
into the pits here.
Is he?
So now, what does Hops do here? Does Hops stay out, or does he go in?
Stays out.
Hops stays out. So he's going for an overcut here, which doesn't historically work around Silverstone, but let's see. Hops still
Fridge in the
flying
pits.
along. I'm gonna take a look at what Hops' lap time was compared. So Hops is lapping
Jamie
in
and
the
you said Jamie in the pits.
last 130.7, 130.9, 130.7, and then Jamie was lapping in the. Take a look here. 30.4, 30.7, 31.4. Yeah, Jamie, massive drop off. So let's see. Hops maybe close in. Does look like he has got the pace for this overcut.
Yes, cool. So, fuck, I'm dying. So yes, Ron Beeford about 2 tenths away from Welsh Jack. It looks like Ghost is kind of gapping Jack at the moment. Beeford now inserting himself into this top 3 fight, if you can even really call it that. P2 and 3 are definitely about to fight very, very soon. I wonder if Beeford's actually going to start getting himself involved, and that might push Jack to push Ghosts. That'll actually be interesting. That'll be interesting, because Beeford hasn't really been in this fight at all, really. Just kind of been the victim of being a little too slow and not just being in that prime position, but now just about 3 tenths away. Yeah, never mind. Jack down the inside of Senor Ghosts, and it looks like that is the lead of the race. Once again, back in the hands of the Mercedesman, and Senor Ghosts, yeah, doesn't really fight it too hard, and I imagine he's not going to fight it really hard until later stages of the race. About 14 laps to go at the moment. Michael in P4, just about 6 tenths away from Ron Beeford, and Parker into the pits there gives Dom, Zachus, and Soon Basher a couple places. Or sorry, Dom and Zachus a couple places. Those 2 are definitely up there, aren't they? Anyway, Trix Jans 3 tenths away from iHops then. Hops, as he was running away with it, it looks like Trix Jans has been able to claw back a little bit of that, you know, a little that extra time. Treyarch on the soft tires with 10 laps. Which is quite funny. Dave Raptors just took himself into the pits a couple laps ago to lap old mediums. Davian diving back into the pits, and it looks like Hops is actually fairly anxious about Trixjans getting DRS. A little bit of weaving, as we did see on board with the Aston Martin. Seems it was going pretty good though, and Fridge gets ahead of Parker, and he's back in P12. Jamie just ahead of him. Not just ahead of him, 6 seconds ahead of him. Yeah.
A bit battling.
Yeah, no one's really battling. They're going back into the pits. Hops and Trixjans, though, they're getting fairly close.
This is strategy. So now the problem is for Hops here is that he's staying out on that tyre and he is losing time now. So, I mean, I wonder what he's trying to do here, because the longer he stays out, those hard tyres.
Ghosts. We didn't catch it. And Ghost and Jack, they invert once again. I mean, yeah. Did we expect anything? Trixjans and Hops. Same story. Down the inside goes the Aston Martin. Once again, an Aston Martin 4-5, and then Ghost dives into the pits.
Hops needs to pit now.
He doesn't.
No? Hops.
Nobody does.
I'm just thinking, I wonder if Hops is going to try medium to soft here, but those mediums are really going to have to extend, because that soft tyre is barely going to last 7 to 8 laps. So,
like, he has battery, but he doesn't have the pace for that type of thing.
Right now, Hops really just losing track time. So an interesting strategy, but let's, you know, he's
this could be funny though, because Senor Ghost is sorry, holy shit, I'm spoken like a true white guy. Senor Ghost is coming up behind him. In P9, that could be kind of interesting, just in case he does get held up at all at any point. I don't think he will, because everybody in front of him has yet to pit. Anyway, Trixjans and Hops battling once again. Go on.
The 2 title protagonists now, P1 and 2, same strategy, 2 tenths gap. This is going to be interesting.
It's going to be funny. God, I hope they crash now.
Beeford has actually Beeford's gone from like 10-15% battery charge, and he's now going back to the same as Jack at about 50%.
Ooh, so they're on equal footing.
There.
They're on equal footing, so this should be actually quite fun to watch. DRS open for the McLaren OKX logo flies to the sky, and we will see if he actually decides to try and catch him. Jack using most of his deployment, and that obviously has put him at the back foot for the next couple of laps. Lap 14 out of 26. Oh yeah,
he is,
Jack in the box.
Following him in, and the Aston stays out on those hard tyres here. The Aston looking to extend as much as he can.
Oh my God, Hops stays out.
Have the pace here, but Hops staying out. Yeah, I'm convinced Hops is going for a medium soft strategy here.
It's Jover. It's
very
actually
radical,
Jover.
I must say. But,
yeah, I just don't see it working.
Hold on, I'm confused here, because my thing said he's not pitted, but it says he's only done...
because he lost his wing.
I know, but it says he hasn't pitted. I don't think he has.
That tire is wrong.
It's saying he hasn't stopped.
That's so funny.
So, Hops is actually going to do a full-on stint here on the mediums, and then I'm assuming going to the softs, because right now, there's no point in going to the hard tyres for, what, barely 11-10 laps.
Yeah,
if he's keeping staying out. That's,
just wouldn't work very well.
Far too long here. Interesting, but again, Hops is an idiot, so there must be some L plan up his sleeve here.
L plan. So, a little update on our... Yeah, never mind. Well, I'll do that after the pit stops. I'll do that after the pit stops. It looks like both McLarens, 7th and 8th, lovely little like pairing to see.
Jamie with an undercut on Jack here.
Did it actually work?
Right now, your net...
Let's go.
Yeah, your net top 3 is Ghost, Jamie, and then Jack. Beeford is the net top 3, excluding pit stops. So now Michael gonna dive into the pits here. So let's see. The Aston, I'd assume we lost at least a second or two track time, and he just... Wow, it was a bit of a weird pit entry there.
Yeah.
Looked like he was overspeeding, just had to lock the rears. Hops diving in. Okay.
Finally?
If Hops is going for a hard tyre, that... Yeah, again,
surely not. Surely not.
Hops there. If he goes for a hard tyre here, then I'm baffled. Like,
surely
he should have gone in much earlier, because 10 laps on the hard tyre, not really a stint worth it. If he's going for the softs, yeah, he's going for the softs, but I don't see how those softs are gonna last till the end here.
No, yeah, not
those
here.
Softs are gonna,
not here. With 10 laps to go, not here. Anyway. Michael still in the pits, and Senor Ghost retakes the lead, whilst Jack back into P2 with Ron B for Jamie. And Michael comes out in P5. Hops loses a couple more positions and comes out in P9 at the moment. No, P11. Yeah, that's kind of fucked him, didn't it? Fucking ruined him. Yeah,
so I mean, Ghost really extending his gap here. Now, Beeford really looking to attack Jack for this P2, which in this title fight will be critical points. As we get to man, purple sector 1 there. Oh, yeah. And that's a Red Bull. That is it Ondra? Yeah, it looked like just... Oh, that's a puncture for the Red Bull Ondra.
Oh, what's he on? Soft tires? How many laps?
Yeah.
14.
I think
okay. Hops will be fine.
Yeah, but they're not going to last.
They're not going to last at full pace, but now we know. Now we kind of understand the boundary of it. And if he is paying attention to the stream, now he knows the boundary at least, so don't overdrive him, I guess. Oh yeah, he's just going to retire, isn't he?
That Red Bull, I mean, it does look like it. He needs to be careful here. Like that car will just get stranded.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyway, Ron Beeford gets past. Yeah, like I just said, Ron Beeford gets past Wells Jack at the end of Stowe. And as you said, crucial points for the title battle. We're still using the old point system, right? Or the new one?
It's back to it's to the new one.
Okay, 18 points. All right,
yeah,
lovely. Ron Beeford, 27.702, 2 laps on those mediums. Beeford is ahead of Jack, and that is some very, very good points for the title battle. Trixjans and Kants, they're fighting each other, and it is a 3-car fight at the moment. Assume Basher gets the best of it. Trixjan's going down the inside of Abby. Can you actually do that without dying? 3 cars behind him at the moment. Zach is trying to get in on this little fight. Kants in the middle of it. I don't know how he's actually doing it. Zach is trying to go around the outside. Kants takes the inside of defend, and that is P11 for Zackus with FRI Rexy inserting his name into the fight. And oh my god, Rexy's trying to keep his wheel down the inside. Oh, I almost thought he was going to kill somebody there. Anyway, IHOPS using those soft tires to great effect, but he's been putting in a bit of a sandwich down the inside on his teammate. Kants didn't make himself much of a problem. You gotta love to see it. Anyway, Zackus in P11. Yeah, I guess he just has to worry about hops. We're going to actually have a lot of fun seeing hops start to carve his way through the field. Two-lap old mediums. Not the biggest pace difference, but still.
Jack and Fridge. Jack is on Beefer's tail, but Fridge also on the back of Dylan here. But Beefer not making the gains on Ghost he needs to.
Oh, Michael on Magic down around the outside technically to his left. In P4 and Welsh Jack, as you said, Beeford.
P2.
Welsh Jack back on Beeford and P2. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Very, very good points.
This is just helping Ghost out here.
Oh, no, yeah. I think Ghost is running away with him. I would like to say Ghost is running away with it, and if he doesn't run away with it, I don't know how. You know, maybe he like kills himself and then he has to actually fight for the lead once again. Anyway, both Haas teammates next to each other, and as we said, yeah, Andra has retired from today's session. You'll have to see it. Anyway. Jamie in P5 at the moment, 6/10 away on those hard tires. Doesn't look like he's not going to do. I don't think he's going to do much. Yeah. Anyway, Hops, as you said, does get ahead of Trick Chance. Yes, like so. Let's see. I'm gonna keep on board with him. Never mind. Ron Beeford is getting closer to Jack, right?
Yeah, Beeford's closing up.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm going to keep on board with him for now. So, DRS open for Parker. It's not really going to give him much of an advantage, and that has kind of nerfed Hops because Hops doesn't actually have any battery to burn. That's caught them back up to Assume Basher, though, so Hops does have 2 positions to gain if he plays his cards right. Ron Beeford is on the back of Welsh Jack at the moment, very, very, like, intensely. 1.5 tenths. There's
making the move there.
There we go, Hops on Parker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I think Hops knows that right now he's got the raw pace that he can rely on his DRS mostly for these overtakes. But
yeah, that's the thing. Everybody's so bunched up this time. Beeford on Jack finally.
Oh, Beeford on Jack. Yeah.
Beeford back on Jack, and I imagine, and I imagine Beeford is gonna fall to the hands of Jack once again if Jack actually, you know, keeps his car there. Beeford does have a little bit more battery. He does have everything to defend.
Yeah, he's closing up, just goes to head here.
Is he?
Only a 10th, look. Yeah, look, he's nearly within DRS.
Oh my god.
Nearly within.
Oh my god.
And he's in, right?
Oh my god, okay, so Beeford doing his thing, holy shit.
This is, he just dropped Jack by about, what, 7 cents?
He turned on the hacks. No, I'm
Beeford
kidding.
is...
Let me use on PC. God damn, 7/10. What the hell, dude? He inverted the gap. 6/10. Something wrong with Ghost.
He just deployed that battery.
Well, that's
I don't think so. No, I think Beefer's just deployed. He just deployed about 30% in that last sector, in the first sector.
And that ruined everybody else. Holy.
He just got XK mode.
Holy, 4/10 away from Senior Ghosts at the moment, and I'm glad the stream hasn't completely killed itself because I actually wanted to turn up to this race for this exact reason. 19 out of 26 laps, and they are going to be an eventful final few, about 2/10 away from each other. Senior Ghosts, Senior Ghosts, and Ron Beeford. McLaren via AlphaTauri, and it is a completely different podium as well. No repeat teams down to P7. Right, so here we go, Beeford DRS wide open, those two side by side, and easily dispatched is Senor Ghosts, and that is P2 for the AlphaTauri. And McLaren, man,
these guys are just
flies away with it.
I mean, look at Michael. Michael was there on the first 10. He's just been dropped by these guys. These guys are just in a league of their own at the moment.
Just got ruined, bro.
No one to challenge.
The little fighting though, that kind of put Jack in relative range, I would say.
Oh wow, Hops and Fridge just had a bit of a collision. Don't know if Fridge just lost his around the exit.
And that is Hops and P7 down the around Assume Basher. There we go.
We'll battle here.
Does he have any damage?
Needs to start clearing these cars here.
I mean, I see a scuff,
I don't think there's any damage, is there? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any end plate damage or anything to Hops or anything to anyone else.
So you're really gonna wonder if Senor Ghost, yeah, he's deploying. You can tell he's deploying, and it's made a slight difference, but not enough. Assume Basher down the inside of Trickstans. These two fighting out of the first little complex there and onto the Wellington straight. And it looks like Trickstans actually does have a slight exit advantage. These two are equal on par because of the DRS, though. Down the inside goes Trickstans with a late move into.
Gotta be careful here.
Brooklyn's.
Just touching the side pod. Here comes the exit, though. Pardon? There's Brooklyn's, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That one was Brooklyn's. All right, there we go. I swear to God, if I keep getting that wrong, it doesn't matter. On the old pit straight, then these two are going to be very, very close. Coming back. Okay, you know what? Back to the top 3. This is where it all matters. This is where it all matters. The hanger straight. Senor Ghost absolutely coming off on Beeford then, and down the inside. Is it? No.
Just backs off.
He just couldn't.
He just didn't. On the throttle there.
Rather.
This is I don't think he's gonna. There's no point in risking a dive bomb there. He's 6 laps here.
It would be interesting though, but
very even on battery between the top 2 here.
Yeah.
So it's going to play the
Zakis
waiting
is really
game and
trying,
make the move
and
towards the end.
Trixjans and Soombash still going at it. Trixjan's getting the advantage there out of Stowe. With P8s down the inside on Soombash. You love to see it. At the moment, Hops once again just kind of clearing his own little path there. 4.8 seconds behind him. Jamie. For some reason, I thought Jamie was spinning.
Yeah,
he's
Hops,
not. But
again.
Anyway,
I don't soft tires won't blow up, but they are not going to be feeling good in a couple laps, probably 2 laps, 2-3 laps.
100%.
So is Dylan probably going to take that position back? Just got to be careful here. But if Hops push them too far, they will blow up. So let's not there. Trying to have a repeat on this side, but
because I mean, Andre was like chilling. Do you know if Andre was like really pushing?
Yeah, but I mean, right now we've got fights everywhere. Basher, Trixjan, and Ghost, Beefin, and Jack, really. And Michael had just closed that gap by about a second the past 2 laps.
Yeah, like Zakis, Soombash, Gerhard Graves with FRA Rexy, literally battles everywhere. Senor, Ghost, and Ron Beeford. These guys are coming on the hanger straight at the moment, and I imagine. Now this is where he is every single time, and he's not really deploying either close DRS. Yeah, there we go. Well, he's just chilling.
I think right now Ghost just needs to get as close as he can and bait Beeford into deploying, so that towards the end, in the final 2 laps, he's got a best shot. Because right now, Beeford with a couple percent ERS advantage, and then Jack behind him P3, not the lowest out of 3. So
and I think especially if
3 seconds.
Is that the first skill issue of the day? Like, hold up. Like 3 second skill issue.
3 seconds.
Oh, okay. Dom, classic Dom W. Classic Dom W. Anyway, Ron Beeford, like you kind of said, bait him into just start deploying his battery. But I feel like if Beeford has been listening into the stream, he kind of knows that Senor Ghost is backing off. So I mean, there's so much mind games involved, unless you have a direct feed into their mind. Oh, never mind. Senor Ghost, really, he had the speed. That makes me so mad. He had the speed.
He's holding back.
Yeah.
I think look, this is a strategy game now. If Ghost is holding back, he's hold up, let him cook. Like this is all strategy. And the problem is now is that Ghost has not dropped Jamie. Jamie, half a second. Like he needs to be careful here because if he leaves anything on the table. Jack is no slouch. He will, attack. So Ghost, I think you should try to be careful here because he can't afford to make a risky move and lose time to Jack behind because Jack will make that move.
Man, just add that Hops just gained a second since we last checked up on him.
Oh wow,
it's crazy on those.
No deploying from the top 3 here.
Nothing.
Just holding on here. They're all playing the waiting game now.
Oh my god, the final 3 laps are going to be so funny though. The final 2 laps are just going to be so comical.
Anyone could win this now. Jack, most disadvantaged with the battery and track position. But, Beeford and Ghost making a battle. Jack, an easiest clip down the inside, do a through goes Hamilton. So, let's see. This could slap.
You get on the outside, there goes Hamilton. We'll see if I get to have my moment. It'll be very fun. Zach is down into Pete's well. Oh no!
Wow.
Oh, there goes Trixjans. There goes Trixjans. That's kind of funny.
The same party.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
It's actually hilarious, I can't even lie.
Here comes Ghost, DRS enabled, not even needing the... oh wow, Ghost, not opening DRS, but now Jack.
Oh, Jack down the inside,
Jack
holy
not
shit.
Around here. I said Jack is not going to let Ghost nap on this.
Well, I mean, no, because he knows he's in the worst track position possible. So he knows that, like, I think Ghost wasn't counting on that. Because you can kind of see that he's just chilling.
Yeah, I did see that
and then Jack just decided, you know what, you're not going to move. I'm going to move. And Jack, you could even see kind of in the driving, there was a little bit of like, holy shit, There's that little bit of, oh my god reaction. He actually went for it.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, exactly. So, whilst Jack has put him in a slight disadvantage at the moment that he is making up at the moment, through Maggots and Beckett's, 2/10 away, all of them from each other at the moment.
Yeah.
Jack definitely most disadvantage at the moment.
No,
Ghost
is closest DRS. No DRS for Ghost. He's intentionally staying behind here. This is risky because again, Jack behind, no slouch.
And he's concerned. No, he's making up his battery. Look, he's got more than he had before, and he's now putting himself on par.
He's kind of. Attack. Beeford's backing. Looks like Beeford's backing Ghost up into Jack here. You just see very slow from the last corner there. This is a strategic battle from all fronts here, and Michael as well. Again, closing up. That's a second in the last lap. These guys are really slowing down here.
Yeah.
So. Jack down the inside of Ghost.
Oh,
wow,
shit.
that is not expected.
I was changing all the, I was getting rid of all the tires because it was taking up so much screen space. And there we go, Ghost and Jack side by side. Beeford is running away with it at the moment, 8/10 away from the lead, and Jack is still hanging on side by side, going down from the Wellington straight. Who actually gets the advantage here? Senor Ghost is trying to stick his way around the outside, and god damn it, it looks like he has. Down the inside, still there, side by side through Luffield, and they just keep going at it. Jack once again though,
Beeford the win here.
Still ends up getting bested by Senor Ghost.
8/10. Holy shit. Yeah,
I think that worked against him.
And look at that batch, all that battery that goes to charged up in that strategic, all gone. Beeford with the battery advantage and 6 temps in his pocket. Jack,
this would have been perfect if Jack used no battery. I can't even lie. It would have been absolutely perfect if Jack used no battery, because I would have put him back on par with Ghost and Beeford, right? And then obviously because these two are fighting and getting closer, he has DRS to rely on. But no, these guys now have equal battery, and Jack once again is on the back foot with, you know, even the time deficit, which is very unfortunate. Beeford, obviously our driver of the day, with being our biggest winner and in the fight for the lead, which is just crazy at the moment, right? You know, he won 11 positions gained, which is wild. Cons with another skill issue. How unfortunate for all the Italian fans everywhere. We're all crying at the same time. So, Wells Jack 3/10 away, just as Senor Ghost is, and once again we just gotta wait and see the penultimate lap here. This is the second to last time these guys are gonna be going through all these corners, so they have one more chance after this to really make everything count, and I think they're gonna do. I think that's what they're gonna do exactly. I mean,
no deployment here. This is a last lap battle. Yeah, no deployment from either the McLaren or the AlphaTauri here. But again, now Ghost less battery, so less attacking opportunities here. Beeford, that extra 10% could pay dividends when it comes to the hangar straight on the last lap. Honestly, that little bit of top speed.
Unless these guys take each other out, I just don't see Jack winning this race. It's definitely down to these top two. Assume Basher does get bested by Dom and the Mercedes, putting him down to P9. That's only 2 points scored for him. We'll see how penalties affect that anyway. FI Rexy in a relevant land, you know, in the P14, just out of Trick's chance. Senor Ghost is getting closer to Beeford, not as close as he usually is. So once again, as you keep saying, last lap battle. He has the speed though, he's getting there, and with a little deployment he could have been there, but now he's just back up in the 2/10 area. Jack once again about 4/10 away. Yeah, I think he's out of this one for now. Like, God really has to come put his hand down, flick these cars off the table for Jack to even conceive a win, you know. But anyway, Senor Ghost, 3/10 away.
Last lap battle.
It's the final lap.
3 people. Here we go.
2.5 people. I'm going to say 2.5 people because, I mean, Welsh Jack, oh, never mind. He's putting himself back into this. They're all back. Okay.
Don't count this man out.
They're all back. We'll see. We'll see. Senor Ghost, now is the time to act, if any. The 39 AlphaTauri getting really close to the back of the McLaren. That's actually put Jack in a wonderful prime position. Jack is going to take it. Lord knows he's going to take it. What's Senor Ghost going to do to actually defend? He deploys Jack, and he can't actually do anything. Welsh Jack, however, because Ghost got cucked by Beeford, I was going to say he went down the inside, but he just didn't have the speed to. If he did have the speed, that would have been a hell of a fun moment.
Yeah,
anyway, Hops gets over Jamie, by the way, which is really silly. I love that. Anyway, Beeford is kind of running away with it. Senor Ghost knows this is the time, if any, to really ramp up that pressure. Really attack as hard as he can. Going through the S's now. Maggots and Beckett's ever iconic corners. Is he catching that McLaren? Oh, he is on his tail, dude. Beeford can't rest for a moment. He can't let anything distract him at the moment. And down on the hangar straight. DRS wide open. He takes a fairly defensive line around the outside, swerving a little bit, and there we go, side by side. Who's actually going to take it? Beeford stays down the inside. Senor Ghost is going for the switchback. It's going down to the last few corners here in Great Britain, and Ron Beeford stays ahead. Senor Ghost looking for the line, but it doesn't look like he seemed to find it. Ron Beeford takes the victory today here in Great Britain. A very well-deserved Beeford, and I use victory for Beeford, and wow, I like the tone that I had, but man, I fucked up my grammar 800 times. Anyway, Hops in the P5 from P20, which is crazy. P19, sorry. He did lose a couple positions technically, but still.
That was fucking mental.
20-second time penalty, holy shit.
Holy shit.
Down to the P15, there goes Zakis. And yeah, it was a very good finish, Yeah, it was probably the best race I've ever commentated, you know.
Apparently Hops. Yeah, I'm just looking at the screenshot on chat. Apparently Hops killed 4 people at turn 1, so I think the time penalty could become that way.
W Hops. Anyway, we just gotta wait for the last.
23-second time penalty last corner. Yikes.
23 seconds.
Michael, you're trash.
You're trash. Oh, it's actually Jover for Zakis. Anyway, we're just kind of waiting for it to end now. Anyway, join us next week for what's next week?
Indeed.
What?
I don't know. 1 second. It is Monza.
Okay, join us next week for Monza. If this is what we got in Britain, oh baby girl.
Monza gonna cook.
We gotta let him cook. We absolutely gotta let Monza cook, and we'll keep it in the oven for now. Join us next week as per usual. I don't believe we have any more North American races until. Fuck, I'm wrong.
Hotel.
Las Vegas. No, yeah, they're all around the afternoon for me. So yeah, well, I don't know the actual start time next week. I will say 7:30 just as a formality. Anyway, my name has been YT Tappin. Lovely effort from Ron Beeford and everybody else involved. Just beautiful racing altogether. And yeah, let me get the standings, or not the standings, the finish. Let me get the finish. Ryan, is there anything else you want to add? Obviously, because I've been like so out of the fucking loop, you know.
Yeah, very good for the major for the title here. You know, with the new point system, Beeford having Ghost in that gap, extending the lead on Jack here. You know, making it count when it come down to it. So yeah, Beeford extending the lead here. Jack, trying to do the math on my head, that would be a 5-point gain, so probably about 18 points. So Beeford really pulling away. So let's see. Monza,
this was not the race to lose for Jack.
Again. No.
So,
again, one DNF and they're back in. So let's see.
That is, to be fair, that is kind of what happened last season. And Beeford got caught up again.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, and then he pitted in Qatar. I'll never forgive him for that. And then he fucking pitted in Qatar and absolutely ruined everything.
Losing on shit.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. As per usual, my name's YT Tappin. That's Ryan. American and British things. YT, can we stop talking at the same time? Can y'all stop talking at the same time?
No,
Sorry, we're both really insecure about our dick sizes. So